This is BMT with RMT, and today we have a special guest. This special guest's name is KB. He is from New England, or he is from England, and we finna chat shit about MMA fight news today. How we feel about Sean Strickland compared to Sean O Malley, who's more popular. What's the better differences? Talk about Leon Nevers, what we like about him, what we don't like about him. Everything about that. Tune in. This is BMT with RMT. Love y'all. And we're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is BMT with RMT with our special guest KB. Introduce yourself, my boy.
Let's get it. What's going on, people? My name's Kay. I'm privileged to be with my man RMT today to discuss some nice MMA news. And yeah, let's get into it.
Yes, sir. We got multiple topics today. Let me make sure I have them up right here.
Okay.
Y'all make sure y'all check them out. We're going to go through them one by one. So as y'all can tell, he has an accent, bro. Tell him where you from, man. Tell him where you from.
Yeah. Okay. So England, of course. Big up all my couple England champions right now. Got Aspinall and Edwards. No, I'm like an hour from London, so we're talking like near Cambridge. I'll say that Cambridge, Bedfordshire. So yeah, man, we're pretty central.
Okay. Now, as I've been telling y'all on YouTube in the community section, we're trying to broaden our horizons when it comes to special guests, and not even special guests, co-hosts, and teams like that, because we can't just build off just one person. We need to have a team. So let me open these blinds, bro, because gotta get the truth.
No, it's good. It will widen your audience, having people from different parts of the globe.
Yes, all across the globe, we want to make sure we be able to tap in with, damn, that's two right now. We want to be able to tap in with everybody we can, because for one, MMA is not just an American sport. It's not just a UK sport. It's a worldwide thing. We all like to fight. Who doesn't like to fight? Fight is the best thing. And recently, we have not been able to watch the types of fights that we truly like. Like, if you're a boxing fan, yeah, you had Rolly fight. You had the Deontay getting beat the fuck up by Joseph Parker and, Ruin and the Anthony Joshua fight. We had those. But see, we haven't had...
And that was...
What's up?
That was all put on by the Saudis, of course. So you had... I think a lot of money was part of that, paying the fighters what they want. But politics often gets involved, especially in boxing. I think more so in boxing than MMA, but a lot of fights, you're right, don't get made. But anywhere you go on the globe, fighting will be in some culture. On any country, essentially, you go to, there will be fighting in some way, shape, or form. So you go, whether it be in Africa, where they do that fighting, where they wrap their hands in the mad thing, or you've got Muay Thai in Thailand. Yeah.
Definitely one of the sports that are starting to grow right now is Muay Thai.
Muay Thai, you think?
I took my first Muay Thai fight. That was pretty fun, not gonna lie. Like, just the heritage behind Muay Thai, like the dancing before the fight. They make everybody walk in the cage.
It's exciting and very brutal, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's brutal.
It's ceremonial. And, bro, MMA is not even as ceremonial as it used to be, to where, like, bro, I wish MMA would do something to where you could walk in the cage with your belt, like on some WWE shit. Like, bro, just dragging that bitch behind you and you walking slow type shit. Like, bro, that would scare the fuck out anybody in that cage. But let's get to the first subject, man. Everybody got a little bit of ganja in their system. It's a nice thing in the morning. Video probably gonna be posted around 12 o'clock, so y'all gonna be checking it out after the job. Make sure y'all put y'all phone in y'all pocket, take a little sip, hit a little bit of the joint if you need to. Tap in, because we're gonna be talking about a couple topics, because guess what? MMA finally returns this weekend with Johnny Walker versus Magomed Ankalaev. Brother, What is your opinion on that?
Johnny Walker, I feel he's been pretty. I'm rooting for him, to be fair. I like him just as a personality as well. I quite like Johnny Walker. He's got some pretty good kicks. I don't know. Not gonna lie, I don't even know much about his opponent, to be fair. But Johnny Walker, he's been doing alright. So I'm rooting for him, to be fair.
Okay.
All my Brazilian Donnies rooting. Let's go, Johnny Walker.
So you're picking him because they Brazilian?
No, bro. I not because he's Brazilian, but I'm saying.
But he's fighting a Russian. Would you rather pick a Brazilian or a Russian? I'll pick a Russian over a Brazilian.
You pick a Russian. It depends. If it comes, I mean, it really depends on the person, innit? The individual fighter. If I'm being honest, but
so let me
a lot of Russians are very gritty, tough fighters. So if it gets to them gritty rounds, they can tough it out a lot of the Eastern European and Russian fighters. I'll say that.
I personally think 65 to 90% of Russians, not 65 to 80% of Russians in the fight game are inbred, so they naturally have a strength that is unbearable to the rest of the nation. To the rest of the world, let's just say that. Like, look at how this man Islam just dominates in wrestling, bro. Like, it took a midget that did rugby for 18 years to get the fuck up from him. Like, and an Armenian or a Romanian nigga named Armand. Like, come on. Them type of niggas is just different level strong. And Magomed Ankalaev, what's up?
Yeah. No, I was just going to say, these Russian guys, especially in the Dagestan area, are coming crazy strong. Like, it makes you think there's something in the water over there. Like, yeah, you're right. They're coming mad strong. Yeah,
and the dude that we're talking about right now that Johnny Walker is fighting, it's a rematch from the last time, so it's a part 2. It was ended in a no contest due to illegal knee to a grounded opponent. Magomed Ankalaev is the most bad luck fighter in the world. This man here, every time he fights, I put $5 on the fight going to DQ or no contest. And guess what? That shit cashes out to damn near 6 times. And when it does, bro, he is one of the fighters that it always does because he never has good luck when he fights. He fights like he's a great stand-up fighter. I give him his great. He handled Jan Blachowicz, but he tied against Jan Blachowicz. Like, bro, how do you tie for a title shot? Get an illegal knee, bro. Like you will. And the fact that you have one of the best records in your division and you still have to fight damn near 3 times for a title shot, it says a lot about you. Yeah. But you're getting the main event, so
he's coming with luck like Bilal Muhammad. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, because Bilal Muhammad is not a dumb fighter. Leon Edwards was the wrong one for
not dumb, no.
Nah, no. Yeah, he is Bilal Muhammad. I see what you mean by in terms of like a title shot. Nah, what you mean? Bilal, bro, if Bilal has to fight 2 more times for a title shot, he might as well go to fucking PFL. Cause that's just
or Bellator or some shit. Yeah, he needs to get the fuck out of BMT if he can't get a title shot because he's been, I don't know how long he's been asking for his thing, but I'll say pretty much since the thing with Leon, pretty much like since their actual fight when it ended again. Was it in a no contest?
Yep.
Where with the poke.
Yep.
So again, another no contest. You see, I'm pretty sure he's like even since back then he's been calling for title shots and all sorts.
Yeah, and
I feel they should give it to him, let him fucking have his shot,
and I feel the same. But see, here the only thing I would say about that: give that nigga a title shot on a fight night. Better yet, no, give that nigga a title shot on the Apex card. No. Better yet, give that nigga a title shot in a sparring session. Cause I do not want to see Muhammad in the cage.
In the sparring. Yeah.
For real, bro, this gonna be the lamest title, bro. The only reason niggas gonna want to see Bilal with the belt is because we think he's gonna defend it more than the rest of these people are defending it. Like, this is the first quick turnaround that Leon Edwards is doing, saying he wants to fight at 300. So if Bilal versus Leon happens at 300, God forbid it's a main event, it would be respect. Man, make it a 3-round fight. Dear Lord, I don't even think I could last 5 rounds watching it. A 3-round title fight. Just make anything Bilal Muhammad bare minimum so he could get through that shit. But
what are you saying though? Do you think Bilal gets smoked in that fight, or do you think he puts up a decent fair against Edwards?
so Bilal versus Leon. I'm not gonna lie. If Leon comes out fighting like he did against Kobe Covington, he loses. I swear to God. That's my whole mindset. Only because, bro, like Bilal seems like if he's training in Dagestan again, like they're gonna like Khabib is gonna train him to come forward and push the pace 24/7, and Bilal is gonna listen. Like Leon is not training like that right now, bro. I'm gonna just be honest. Leon is training to fight like he fought Kobe because he thinks that's the way to win. Now, that's not the way to win.
That's a fair point.
Huh?
Yeah, that no, it's a fair point. He came he didn't. We didn't see the best version of him, I feel, against Kobe. I don't know in that fight whether Kobe got to his head a little bit. I don't know. Or he was just more fighting not to lose rather than to win, if that makes sense. But yeah, he definitely I think even he said after it wasn't his best performance. But yeah, I don't know, with the comments, Kobe said some crazy stuff, talking about his father and some crazy stuff about his family. And I think that upset him in the press conference. If you remember that, he jumped up in it.
Question.
So yeah, it could have been like the mind game. So that could even show that there's some a chink in his armor mentality wise, if you get what I'm saying. So opponents could get to his head like Kobe did.
What was Leon Edwards' best performance?
Best ever. I feel like a lot of people are gonna go straight to the Kamaru Usman 2 fight where
That's
just because I know no I'm saying a lot of people but fuck I don't know best because obviously I think I've said to some people before, he was losing every single round in that fight up until the head kick, and yeah, it was a sick moment, but if you take that away, Kamaru basically dominated the fight. So yeah, I don't know, man, but I feel like that's the answer where a lot of people are going to go, because you see his trainer going, "Come on, Leon, let's pull this shit out the fucking fire," and then Leon goes out there and delivers the kick and that, and it's a big moment. But
see, and it's always comeback moments with him. It's all comeback moments or fights that he are just it's just hard to watch. Bro, I was live streaming during that goddamn fight. Bro, I ended it in the 3rd round because I was like, this is how Leon is going to fight the rest of the fight.
Yeah, he can sometimes kind of set a pace that's quite methodical and predictable, if that makes sense. Yeah, he'll just set fight at a set rate, and it's almost like he's in training sometimes. But he's a very sharp fighter.
I'll give him that. This is where I have to give fighter praise. He does
technically, he's very sound.
Yes, he doesn't make any mistakes, few to none, to where even when he was a younger fighter, the mistakes he was making is because he was just younger. The hose wasn't connected. So I really support the fact that Leon Edwards is able to surround his game, even though it's still kind of the same Leon. It's more of his pace instead of letting the opponent dictate their pace. Because Kamaru, he used to dictate his pace, pushing him against the fence, getting takedowns, being on the front foot. Now Leon Edwards is basically taking the middle of the cage with these people and denying. It's just Leon, bro. You got to come out one fight and bleed or something, bro. Your best.
Yeah, I get you, because I feel like once Leon gets comfortable, he can stay comfortable, if that makes sense, unless you do something drastic. He's one of them fighters that once he gets comfortable in a fight, he'll just, unless like you said, comebacks, unless he's in a fight where it's either not going his way or it's 50-50 and then he just pulls some shit out of the bag. But when against Colby, he just kind of set a mid kind of performance kind of the whole way through and just kind of coasted through it. So yeah, man.
Yeah, that's we could get more mad at Kobe for just even trying to lead it up with that sorry ass performance, but man, Leon, we gotta talk to you about that. That's making us scared for 300. Next subject. Alright, so this is gonna be my favorite subject. This is probably gonna be the top subject of the episode for me. UFC 297 compared to UFC 299. What event is gonna sell more pay-per-views and why? So let me tell you what's the card looking like for UFC 297. If I can load it up real quick. If you want to say anything while I find it. Oh wait, no, I can't find it. I'm using my phone for audio.
Yeah, if you just break down obviously the main. I don't know. Was you gonna do just like the main event and the prelims?
I know it's like we got Mike Mallet and Neil Magny, and that's probably gonna be a pushover fight for Mike Mallet. We got Maya Buena Silva versus Raquel Pennington for the women's bantamweight title. No, I don't think any flyweights are fighting. I'm not too sure of that. Prelims are looking pretty whack. I'm not gonna lie, the undercard is pretty lame. That's why I think they really just threw Sean Strickland as the main and Dricus as the main card, because it was like, we need some people to talk shit, and they're probably gonna juice the fuck out of what happened at UFC 296 to where, bro, I don't care. I think that shit sells 750.
You can always rely on Strickland to bring a bit of shit talk. In a way, the UFC, I think they originally thought he was going to be a PR nightmare for them, but if he's kept at least somewhat tamed, he might end up being the opposite and being a massive PR magnet to the UFC rather than a PR nightmare, if you get what I'm saying.
He's a magnet.
His outlandish.
No, what's up? Go ahead.
No, I'm saying like because of his outlandish, like on PC, just real honest comments that he gives. A lot of people tune into that, and they like hearing someone just speak their mind and not give a fuck about whatever agendas are going on. So I think that's a big part of his personality. So yeah, you can always rely on Strickland to bring it.
Yeah, when we get fighters like that, it's a blessing in disguise that people don't really appreciate until like they at the top. When I look at Sean Strickland, I look at a man that's the man's man. Like he really worked and scraped for everything he got. He didn't live off a woman to get to where he had to be. He didn't do too hard drugs. You feel me? Like people smoke weed once or twice. Like he was too scared of to become his dad. And a lot of real men don't want to be like their fathers. They want to be better than their fathers in ways that it kind of really inspires. And like hearing Sean Strickland's story on Theo Vaughn made me very emotional. Very crazy how me covering Sean Strickland has gotten me a very far place today. So just watching him, I feel like I'm personally thinking he does over 750 pay-per-view buys. Hey, Dricus?
Okay. Nah. Yeah, I mean, well, I think it also like a lot of them depend as well on obviously the press conferences leading up to it. But yeah, I think they can build a lot on obviously the incident he had with Duplessis. Yeah, I think there'll be a lot of replays of that scrap in the lead up to that fight. Again, it's good PR for the UFC at the end of the day.
Who you think Mike's skills are better, Sean Strickland's or Sean O'Malley's?
Who's Mike's skills? Straight away I'm thinking Strickland, because he just comes off the bat rapid fire with like funny shit. But O'Malley, he's decent. He's got like some charisma about him. But for me personally, it's Strickland. For me.
Okay.
For me. But I don't know. What about you, bro? What do you think?
See, this is what pisses me off about O'Malley. And me and him live in the same state, so I gotta be careful. Not even 2 miles from each other. But
What, Florida? Where are you?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, Arizona.
Yeah, it's a lot of Arizona. Like Fight Ready, Henry Cejudo down the street, Vincent Henderson down the street. It's a lot of like champions that live in this area. So I gotta watch my mouth.
Have you ever bumped into him? Or?
Huh?
You ever bumped into him?
Bro, hell yeah. And you know what I do? Yeah. I turn to a motherfucking fan, because that's exactly how I came into this industry. Like, once I became a fighter though, that shit kind of shifted. Like, it kind of be like, all right, one day I'm gonna see these niggas either in the weight room or some shit. Like, I met Drake R. close, and I was like, this feel like a nigga I'm gonna fight one day. So I kind of didn't want to go back to that gym no more. Like, I just had that feeling that I'm gonna fight that nigga. like I think like I sized him up too. Like he sized me up, but it's okay. One day,
O'Malley?
I can promote a good fight. Nah, not O'Malley. Drake R. Close. Drake R. Close. He was a coach and like he was there doing shit. I was like, man, I think I could take that nigga. Pause. Like I was just thinking that in my head. I was like,
you get that feeling when you seen it. Like,
yeah, bro. Yeah. Like he's a 155er. Like I got like 2 inches on him low key, and I was like, oh, if that.
How tall and how much you're?
I'm 5'10" and I walk around at 195, but I fight at 155.
Well, yeah, I'm like probably like 5'10" and a half, maybe 5'10", and probably like 160 for me.
You're 160 at 5'10"?
Nigga,
yeah. You must.
If I'm converted, right, 155, 160, I think. Yeah. If I'm converting right, because it's pounds, isn't it? Yeah. Obviously, we don't need. But so I think that's about right. Like 155 pounds to 160 is, I think, about 10, 11 stone. I don't know.
Okay.
People, if I'm wrong.
I'm gonna start learning. I gotta start learning stones. I'm not gonna lie, but that's a good weight to walk around at. I mean,
No, I'm a bit skinny, but I've been eating a lot of back of the bag recently, so I'll be putting on some weight over the Christmas period, innit? So yeah, but yeah, it's about 155, I think. Yeah.
I feel it, but shit, my fault. We just got off subject. So but my thing is, I think O'Malley, he doesn't sell with his mic skills. He sells with his fight skills. So when O'Malley gets on the mic,
and also I think his like he's got quite a big, say big, but like fairly decent online presence. He's got that podcast with his coach, I think, and he's got in terms of that, I think like Instagram and his going in his fucking multicolored hair, going with 6ix9ine, doing crazy shit. Like, yeah, in that sense, I feel he's got more power in that sense rather than his mic skills. His mic skills are alright. They're better than I'll say maybe the average fighter, but he's not McGregor style. Let's put it that way.
That's where he needs to stop saying he's McGregor. That's what he needs to say. I'm Sean O'Malley. I'm not McGregor, because McGregor had the like. If you close your eyes and just listen, you couldn't tell if McGregor was black or white. That's how good McGregor was with talking shit. Like niggas couldn't understand that unless they were there to like just like hear this man. Like if you could sit there and talk shit with Floyd Mayweather, who is richer than you, but you like fuck it, I'ma be richer than him anyway. You're throwing money, bro. Like don't say you're Conor McGregor. Say in the ring, yeah, I'm Conor McGregor, but on the mic, nah. I let my skills explain what I do. Like that's where Sean O'Malley needs to understand. That's where he has the advantage. So yeah. I think Sean O'Malley sells like 500 pay-per-views due to the fact that and he has he got Dustin Poirier and St. Juan Bended Knee as the co-main event. Yeah, 500K.
Okay.
Yeah, I think 500K. How much you think they sell?
Wait, remind me again. When was Dustin's last outing?
He lost to Justin Gaethje, I think, in Salt Lake City for the BMF title.
So he ain't fought in a little while, because that wasn't too recent, was it? Him against Gaethje.
Yeah. So he's basically gonna fight more recent than Gaethje though. So. Okay.
Yeah, Gaethje been off for a while as well. Listen, I like Poirier. I've always liked Poirier. But I think there's still game in Poirier. I don't think he's finished yet, because don't forget he's been in the game a lot, Poirier. Think back to like say his first fight with McGregor, where he was quite young. He's been in the UFC like for quite a while, quite consistently, fighting at the top level. So yeah, man.
Damn.
I'm rooting for him.
Who do you think wins this fight? Who wins? That's the Poirier St. Juan Bended Knee.
Poirier. I don't even really know much about his opponent. I'm not even gonna lie.
Bro, you're in England. You don't know about St. Juan Bended Knee? Nah, yeah. This man, maybe, I don't know. St. Juan Bended Knee, he's ranked 12 right now. And
12.
He's reached his last fight versus Matt Frivola. He knocked that motherfucker out. I think it was with a head kick KO. He caught that nigga in a boom, like off the I think.
Wait, is it the one where the guy just like stiffens like a plank and just falls like a plank?
Wait, he had the cornrows, the red cornrows?
Yeah, I think I might have seen that highlight.
Yeah. That motherfucker is a beast. And, like, his last 4 fights were just, like, wars.
But I feel like with Poirier, maybe with being off for a while, and, like, his last loss to Gaethje, he might put a bit of fire in his belly, and he might come out fighting, hopefully. But you can always at least rely on Poirier to bring a level. Poirier never really lets you down. You don't really ever get a fight where you go, man, Poirier just did not turn up, like, at all. Like, he's fairly consistent, if you get what I'm saying, at the top level. Like, he always shows up, and you can rely on him to give a good fight. Like, yeah.
I agree.
I mean, I think even, you could argue he put up the toughest fight against Khabib, really. I know Gaethje, Poirier. I know Gaethje put up a good performance until he got choked out. Like, he was landing a few leg kicks and that. I remember actually watching that fight. Like, I remember me and 2 of my boys, we bought the pay-per-view here actually and watched it. I was gassed for Justin Gaethje, like, thinking, I think this could be the one guy for Khabib's potential last fight that could actually beat him. And I bought into the hype. And when he got, I think it was the second round, he got submitted in that triangle choke or whatever. I was just like, fuck, man. I was rooting for Gaethje that night just because, like, I liked how he beat Ferguson to become the mandatory. And yeah, I was rooting for him. I was pissed off that night, but yeah, you can always rely on Poirier to bring it. So I'm rooting for Poirier. No.
Okay, I got Saint Wa bend the knee. Saint Wa bend the knees. You feel me?
Okay.
Next is, bruh, how whack is the co-main event for UFC 297? Like I said,
who's on the co-main?
Like he forgot already. It's the girls fighting for the bantamweight belt.
Oh, the girls, the bantamweight.
Yeah. Yeah,
bro. Bantamweight as well. I don't know. Okay, one side you can look at is like bantamweights and the lower weights, like they move a lot quicker. So there's that aspect. They're kind of entertaining in the fact that they can move really quick. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not too personally invested in that one.
But they're women too. Like, that's what makes it harder to watch as a co-main event. Like, bro, put that shit on the fight night for a belt. I be like, niggas don't understand. You put these, like, the Neil Magny, Mike Mallet would have been perfect enough for a co-main as a 5-rounder. But
yeah. I don't know why those. Maybe to try and boost the female audience. I don't know, but they could have definitely put a better co-main in it.
Yeah, and W the female audience. Y'all the reason we stream with,
especially to co-main that main. Like, yeah, if that makes sense.
Facts. And we gotta say we love the female audience. Y'all the reason we take our shirts off. You feel me? We got the hoes love the shirts. Gotta show off the dad bod sometimes, man. We gotta Jamal Hill it sometimes. No disrespect. But next subject, damn. I'm like, oh my God. Did I leave? Oh God. Okay, I'm back. Damn. Okay. That's a whole lot of editing I gotta do. Hopefully I remember what the fucking next topic is. Let me just take my phone down.
Oh yeah, we got obviously Joshua Ngannou slightly separate to that. Oh no, it was obviously before that. He was going to Strickland Duplessis.
Oh, Strickland Duplessis.
Who you picking?
Oh, I'm picking Sean Strickland. I like Sean Strickland to work him. Like, Dricus has the worst cardio in the fucking world. I don't care what nobody says. Dricus just
he does, but his past fight or like last 1 or 2, his cardio's improved. I think he had some surgery or something, didn't he? Or what? Didn't he have like a nose surgery or something like that? And he supposedly now he can breathe better. But no, he is built like a fucking rugby player, like a unit. So obviously his cardio is not the best. You're definitely right. Like Sean's cardio, but Duplessis is quite explosive.
I feel it. All right, we on our last 10 minutes. Tom Aspinall, Leon Edwards. Who's the bigger star?
The bigger star, I feel like right now for me it's Edwards. Aspinall is definitely coming up, but I think like Edwards is more known at the moment because, and again, this just comes back to like obviously because he landed that head kick that sort of propelled Edwards from like just a sort of normal top contender to this mad champion with that head kick. So people just always remember that. So I feel for right now, I think Edwards just because of like how he became champion. You could argue he became champion in a more dramatic fashion in winning the belt by the explosive head kick rather than the Aspinall Pavlovich. But that was still a good finish.
Right.
But
I just had something happen in my head, bro. Like,
what's that shit?
why the fuck, bro? I hate living in apartments, bro. Let me tell you why. Like, I live on the first floor, so everything that happened above me fall down on my shit, right? Like a hotel or whatever. So I swear it's like some dope heads 4 floors above me, bro. And these motherfuckers be dropping the wildest shit, like colostomy bags, like dirty clothes, underwear, like bathroom utensils. Like, I'm trying not to lose my mind about this shit.
You got some crackheads up there. They need a victim, man. You can't be sharing no housing complex with crackheads, G. Come on.
Dog, I'm about to move out this bitch and be like, look, move me in a different place to where I don't got this bullshit.
Some gated community shit where you're away from all the fucking crackheads.
Bro, look, once my YouTube pop off, bro, and gated community straight to it. Fuck the apartment, fuck the hoods. I'm living in a home. Wait, oh man, let me not get too deep. But yeah, Tom Aspinall go crazy. I want Tom Aspinall. I think Tom Aspinall will be a better champion. Like, Tom Aspinall does everything Leon Edwards does, but better. He's a heavyweight. He has more knockouts. He has funner fights. Like, the only thing Leon has good about him is that he's a good sport about fights. But even then, I think Tom Aspinall is a good sport. Like, I was very...
yeah, sorry.
What's up?
Sorry, go on. No, go on.
Oh, I was just saying, like, Leon Edwards, like, yeah, we got emotional for him, but it was kind of the coach that bring it out of him. Like, we didn't need that with Tom Aspinall.
Yeah, I get you. That it was like more dramatic with the coach. Tom Aspinall though is like, yeah, he's definitely more explosive and he's much. I wouldn't say like much more hungry, but he's like Tom Aspinall seems hungry. Like you see, like the way he gives interviews and stuff. Like he believes in himself. He wants to become champion. Like he really has that hunger. If I don't know, what do you think? But that's what I see in him. I see like in Tom Aspinall someone that's like he feels like he's destined. He wants to really become champion. He's hungry.
Hell yeah. Any other things? What I say? Top 5 combat sports personalities.
Top 5 combat sports. So is that including like boxing and that, or
and wrestling, boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, all that, whatever.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of like names that come straight to mind, but they're just going to be the usual suspects like McGregor and stuff. But I don't know. It depends what you're looking for.
Let me go first.
Like
Let me go first.
Yeah, go on.
So right now, number 5, I'm gonna have McGregor because he has no action. Number 4, I'm gonna have I'll say Sean Strickland. Nope. Number 4, Paulo Costa. Number 3, Sean Strickland. Number 2, who really promotes a fight good to where I just be like, damn. Oh, Alex Pereira. He don't even speak English, but he can promote a fight amazing. I don't know why.
I would have to.
Yeah. And his personality is perfect, like, for MMA. Like, he don't have to talk. He just looks the part. And he wins titles. That's just perfect. And top of all, Rolly Romero. Fuck it.
Okay. So are we talking basically like right now? Like we're not talking like in all of history like Mike Tyson and that. We're just talking current fighters like
personality, just personality wise, not even
personality.
Yeah.
Right now.
To where they just be like, I want to get a pay-per-view of that fight, maybe.
Okay, so they don't even have to be the best fighter, just personality. Okay, I see where you went with Costa there, because yeah, his personality is a bit whack. I would obviously definitely have Pereira on my list because I love the way he's just so stone faced. Obviously, they call him McGregor. Obviously, personality wise, Strickland, definitely Strickland. I'd have to put him in there because at the moment his personality is second to none. You know what? Can it be a non-fighter? Because I want to put Dana White in. I find Dana White funny too. Yeah. Well, fuck it, I'll put Dana White in there because he's funny. And then let's go over boxer. We'll put personality. Fury. I don't like his personality, but he's got a mad personality.
Is it because he's a gypsy?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say because he's a gypsy, but it's like he's always flip-flopping between like ideas and saying this and then contradicting himself, and then he's just all over the place, Tyson Fury. So I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of his personality. Like you could say he's inspirational somewhat in how he lost all that weight and whatever, but yeah, I'm not the biggest Fury fan. But his personality sells fucking. I mean, he went to the WWE for a bit.
No, fuck that. No, I'm gonna put Logan Paul. I'm gonna take one out and put Logan Paul.
Okay, yeah.
Nah, that nigga is a true
If we're talking about just straight, like, they don't have to be particularly popular, just like polarizing, yeah, Logan Paul, he's a fucking.
Yeah, he's notorious. Like, you can't take 18 million from a motherfucker and not be famous. Infamous, something. But.
Yeah, and Jake Paul.
And Jake Paul, both of them, that's a combo. I'll put them niggas at like number one damn near. How much they can lie nigga top off. But with that being said, this is the first episode of having our special guest KB on. BMT with RMT, episode I think 10, 9 or 10. Make sure y'all tune in. Love y'all, be safe. Y'all, you give them a tune out too, bro.
Listen, thank you for having me, my bro. It was a great conversation we had today. And yeah, big up the channel. Trying to make it grow as much as possible. And yeah, man, nice one for having me.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, y'all have a good day. This is BMT with RMT. We out. 100 ways to die to run up on me, it would be 199, almost charged up, forgot to update. 98, big bro, let's put it to the world, okay. 97, was like the 19s, we lost big. 96, we don't 69, cause I don't suck click. 95 cent, I got $1, you can keep the change. 94 indictments on the Rico, he ain't